Have you ever wondered how some farmers manage to grow massive, healthy vegetables year after year without touching a single bag of store-bought fertilizer? It almost feels like magic, until you realize it's actually an ancient science. Korean farmers have been practicing something called Korean natural farming, and one of its most powerful secrets lies in a very special type of compost. This isn't ordinary compost. It's a method that not only feeds plants but transforms the soil itself into a living, breathing ecosystem. And the best part, you can make it right in your backyard without chemicals, without spending money, and without relying on big ag. Today, we're going to uncover this hidden compost method, how it works, and why it produces vegetables so big and so healthy that modern agriculture doesn't want you to know about it. The foundation of Korean compost is life, not just nutrients. Most of us think of compost as a pile of rotting kitchen scraps and yard waste that eventually turns into a dark, rich soil amendment. And while that's useful, Korean farmers look at compost differently. Their goal isn't just to add nutrients, it's to build a thriving community of microorganisms that partner with plants. Bacteria, fungi, and even tiny soil organisms break down organic matter and release nutrients in forms that plants can actually use. This is what makes the compost so powerful. Instead of being a one-time boost, it transforms the soil into a living system that keeps feeding crops season after season. One of the most fascinating parts of Korean composting is that it's deeply tied to the land. Farmers don't import fancy ingredients or rely on packaged soil amendments. Instead, they use what's locally available: rice bran, crop residues, weeds, leaves, and even forest soil. A key ingredient is often fermented plant juice, a mixture made by fermenting local plants with brown sugar to extract nutrients and beneficial microbes. By using what grows naturally around them, they ensure that the microorganisms are already adapted to the local climate and soil. That means the compost works in harmony with the environment instead of fighting against it. Unlike regular compost piles that rely mostly on heat and time, Korean compost is all about fermentation. Farmers mix organic materials with natural sugars or starches, cover them, and allow beneficial microbes to go to work. This controlled fermentation process doesn't just break things down quickly, it multiplies the beneficial microbes by the billions. When applied to soil, these microbes colonize the root zone, protect plants from disease, and unlock nutrients that would otherwise stay locked in the soil. It's like giving your garden a protective army that works day and night. Gardeners who've adopted this Korean method often report that their vegetables grow bigger, faster, and healthier than ever before. Tomatoes produce earlier and keep going longer. Peppers grow strong and heavy with fruit. Root crops like carrots and radishes swell to impressive sizes without becoming woody or bitter. And because the plants are being supported by a healthy microbial system, they naturally resist pests and diseases. That means fewer losses and more food on the table, all without chemical sprays or synthetic fertilizers. There's a reason why this method stays largely under the radar. If every gardener and small farmer learned how to make their own compost this way, the billion-dollar fertilizer industry would take a massive hit. Chemical fertilizers may give quick results, but they strip the soil of life over time and leave farmers dependent on buying more every season. Korean compost, on the other hand, restores and regenerates soil health. Once you build that living soil ecosystem, it keeps working for you year after year. No store-bought inputs, no ongoing costs, just healthier plants and healthier soil. The beauty of this system is that you don't need special tools or supplies. Start small. Collect plant materials from your yard or nearby fields, chop them up, and combine them with brown sugar to make a simple fermented plant juice. Add this to a compost pile, along with kitchen scraps, leaves, and other organic matter. Keep the pile moist but not soggy, and cover it to let the microbes do their work. Within weeks, you'll have a compost rich in microbial life that can be worked into garden beds or diluted into a liquid feed. The more consistently you add these living microbes to your soil, the faster your garden will transform. Korean farmers have shown us that the secret to huge, chemical-free vegetables isn't in a bag of fertilizer, it's in the soil itself. By building compost that's alive with microorganisms, they create a self-sustaining system that keeps crops healthy, resilient, and incredibly productive. And the best part is, this isn't some distant tradition you can only admire. It's something you can start practicing in your own garden today. If you found this guide useful, make sure to subscribe to Gentle Herb Living for more natural gardening tips and timeless growing methods. And don't forget to share this video with another gardener. Because the more of us who learn these methods, the less power chemical agriculture has over our food and our soil.